In the gleaming towers of Apex Innovations, a bustling tech firm in downtown Seattle, Marcus Hale worked quietly as the night janitor. At 52, with salt and pepper hair and a gentle smile that rarely faded, Marcus was the invisible backbone of the company. He polished floors until they shone like mirrors, emptied bins overflowing with discarded ideas, and sometimes left small notes of encouragement on desks. "You've got this," for the overworked staff. But to the young executives, he was just the cleaner, a punchline waiting to happen. Elena Voss, the CEO, was the opposite, a force of nature at 45, with sharp emerald eyes and an aura of unyielding confidence. She had built Apex from a garage startup into a multi-million-dollar empire, her name synonymous with innovation and grit. Elena rarely mingled with the lower ranks. Her days were a whirlwind of board meetings and TED Talks. Yet, beneath her polished exterior lay a story few knew, a childhood marked by poverty, where her single mother scrubbed floors to keep them afloat. It started as a cruel office prank. A group of junior marketers, led by cocky Tyler and bubbly Sarah, were bored during a late-night brainstorming session. "Imagine setting up old Marcus on a blind date," Tyler snickered, scrolling through a dating app on his phone. "But with someone way out of his league, like Elena," Sarah gasped, then laughed. "We could catfish him, pretend to be her assistant or something." They created a fake profile for Elena, using a public photo from her LinkedIn, and messaged Marcus, who had joined the app on a whim after his wife's passing 5 years ago left him lonely. To their shock, Marcus responded warmly, "I'd love to meet for coffee. Life's too short for regrets." The pranksters arranged the date at a cozy cafe near the office, expecting Elena to never show, or if she did, they'd accidentally tip her off, for hilarity to ensue. They hid nearby, phones ready to capture the awkwardness. Elena arrived first, puzzled by the anonymous invite that mentioned admiring her from afar. She assumed it was a networking ploy but decided to indulge her curiosity. When Marcus walked in, clad in his best flannel shirt and jeans, his eyes widened. "Ms. Voss, this must be a mistake." He turned to leave, cheeks flushing with embarrassment. "Wait," Elena said softly, gesturing to the seat. "Call me Elena. And no, I think I'm exactly where I need to be." Marcus hesitated, then sat, his hands trembling as he stirred his coffee. The pranksters, peeking from behind a partition, stifled giggles. "This is gold," Tyler whispered. As they talked, Marcus opened up haltingly. He spoke of his late wife, Lily, who had battled cancer with quiet strength. "She taught me that real work isn't about titles. It's about lifting others up, even when no one's watching." Elena listened intently, her usual armor cracking. "You know, Marcus," she said, "I've seen you around the office. You're the reason our spaces feel alive, not just functional." The conversation deepened. Marcus shared how he'd once dreamed of being an engineer but dropped out of college to support his family after his father's accident. "Life throws curveballs," he said with a shrug. "But I found purpose in the small things, making sure everyone else can chase the dreams without the mess holding them back." Elena's eyes glistened. "I understand that more than you know." She leaned in, her voice dropping to a whisper that carried weight. "My mother was a janitor, just like you. She cleaned offices late into the night so I could study. I remember waking up to the smell of bleach on her hands, her back aching, but she'd smile and say, 'Elena, one day you'll build something big, and remember, every foundation starts from the ground up.' Without her sacrifices, there'd be no Apex. No me." Marcus stared, stunned. I had no idea. But here's the truth," Elena continued, her words gaining power, echoing through the cafe like a sermon. "In this world of algorithms and ambitions, people like you are the real heroes. You don't seek spotlights. You create them for others. I've built empires, but I've forgotten the humanity that holds it all together. Tonight, you reminded me. And for that, thank you." By now, the pranksters had emerged from hiding, drawn by the raw emotion. Tyler's phone slipped from his hand. Sarah wiped her eyes. Elena turned to them, her gaze piercing but kind. I know about the joke, she admitted. But jokes have a way of revealing truths. Marcus isn't just a janitor, he's the heart of our company. And from now on, things change. No more invisibility. We'll honor the unsung. Tears streamed down Marcus's face, not from humiliation, but from being seen. Truly seen, for the first time in years. The pranksters, overcome with regret, approached. We're so sorry, Tyler choked out. We didn't realize. Elena stood, pulling Marcus into a hug. None of us did, but now we do. The cafe fell silent, patrons dabbing their eyes, moved by the unexpected vulnerability. Word spread through Apex like wildfire. The next day, Elena announced a new initiative, Foundations program, mentoring staff from all levels, starting with Marcus as an advisor. In the end, what began as a jest became a catalyst for change. Marcus found not just respect, but friendship with Elena, who invited him to family dinners. The pranksters volunteered for community service, learning humility. And Apex, it thrived, not just in profits, but in soul, proving that sometimes, the most powerful stories emerge from the humblest beginnings. As Elena later reflected in a company-wide email, tears aren't weakness, they're the bridge to empathy. Let's build more bridges. Marcus, reading it while polishing a desk, smiled through his own misty eyes. Life, after all, was full of beautiful surprises. Thank you for watching this story till the end. Sparkles, if it touched your heart, please support us. Thumbs up, give it a like. Speech balloon, share your thoughts in the comments. Bell, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Your support helps us create more stories that inspire and make you believe in miracles. Your participation means a lot to us.